Hello everyone, in this lecture we will see that how we can install Maven on our Linux box. So I will be taking Ubuntu Linux, right? So where we will install Maven. So installation of Maven is simple and little bit complex also if you are following the steps from the Maven uh, website. Okay, so not complex. I will say we just need to follow those steps. There are multiple steps, and but if you use the apt install Maven, that is straightforward. So let us do one thing. Let us spin up our machine, which is Ubuntu machine, and we will install first OpenJDK, which is the Java Development Kit, and then we will install Maven by using this command. After that, we will compare the Maven version and with the Maven version of latest, which is on the Apache website. And after that, we will install Maven by using those steps which are mentioned in the Apache website. So let's first spin up our machine. So I'm using AWS machine here. So what I'm going to do, I will go to EC2 and I will take latest version, which is 24.04. That is the latest version of Ubuntu. So I will go to instances here and I will launch one instance. And here I will be using Ubuntu, or you can just mention Maven server, okay, or build server, whatever name you want to give, you can give it. Here I'm selecting Ubuntu and the latest version 24.04 LTS, long-term support. And uh, I'm using T3 Micro, which is free tier eligible, means if you are running your uh, account with free tier account, then this is free of cost, right? It is having 2 CPU and 1 GB RAM. This is fine for our installation purpose. Uh, Next is the key pair. So I will create a new key pair here. And if you already have some key pair, so you can use that key pair, but I'm creating a new one. And name, I will say KMIT courses, right? So that is my key pair. And I will put hyphen key. And I'm using RSA and .pem file I'm using for the to create this key. So I'll say create key pair. So what it will do, it will download one key here, which is kmat courses.pem file. Next is the network settings. So basically for Maven as such, we don't need anything, but if you run some application by using Maven, then you need to open certain port. For now, I need port number 22 to connect with my Linux. So you can uh, create a new security group if you already have the security group, which is nothing but the related to the ports which we are using. You can use that one. So I'll show you how to create a new one. So here you can say create, and you want to open SSH traffic only from anywhere, means anyone can connect it. So I'll say okay, and yeah, so it will create a security group with 22 port number is open. So it is giving some warning because we are opening for anywhere. This is fine for now. And 8 GB RAM, GP3 is the type of the root volume. This is also fine. And we are going to create one instance only. I'll say launch instance. So what it will do, it will launch the instance. I'm using United States, North Virginia region. You can choose any region, whichever you want. Now to connect to this particular machine, so it is in the pending state. So what we need to do, we need to use putty or we need to use Mova Extreme. So I have already installed Mova Extreme. So I will go to Mova Extreme, and here I will create a session. In the SSH, I just need to give this machine public IP address, and you can get the public IP detail from here. So I will copy this public IP address and I will just put it here. The username for this is Ubuntu in small letter. And advanced SSH setting, you need to give your private key. So I will select this and I will go and select the key which I have created. And if you want to change the name of this session, so you can go to the bookmark setting and you can say my Maven server, and I'll say click OK. So this Maven server is created. Now it is authenticating and I'm connected to my virtual machine or EC2 instance. Now, next, first I will log in with the root user. Sudo su is the command to log in with the root user. Now, if you want to change the host name, which is this one, after I'm currently logged in with the root user, and after at, you can see this is the host name. And you want to change the host name, then command is host name ctl set host name, and you can give, say, Maven server. Okay, and we need to run the bash command. Now you can see my host name get changed. This is not a mandatory step, but whenever you are working, so better to give the host name meaningful. Okay. Now, first thing is that we need to update the apt repository. So apt update command. You can directly install apt Maven with apt Maven command, apt install Maven command, but it will install a default, I think, Java 11. But it's better to use uh, the latest version. So I'm installing Java first. apt install OpenJDK, and I'm installing 21 version. If you want to install 24, 25, okay, you can use that number instead of 21. But I'm using this one, and JDK -y. So what it will do, it will install Java on your Linux machine. Right. So Java is a mandatory step because Maven you cannot install without Java. Maven project is mainly for the Java programming language. Okay, so now it is getting installed. After that, we will confirm that Java is installed or not. Okay, so it's almost done. Right. So now Java is installed. How do you know? You can run a command Java hyphen version, and you can see Java 21.0.10 is installed. Okay. Now I want to install Maven. So apt install Maven -y. So now Maven is also installed. I want to see what is the version of Maven. So Maven commands starts with MVN. So if I say MVN hyphen version, so this is Maven 3.8.7, and it is using Java, the one which we have installed. Okay. And this is the Java home path, right? Which is using this runtime. Now, if I go to Apache website, so if I go here and if I say download Maven. So if I go to Apache website, here you will see that latest version is 3.9.12 and the one which we are having 3.87. For our course, both the versions are fine, but let us do one thing. Let us install the latest version. So for that, first I need to uninstall this. So I will say apt purge and maven -y. So it will uninstall Maven from this Ubuntu machine. Now I will say ap I will say mvn hyphen version. So now you can see there is no such file or directory. Now I will follow the steps, or I will download the file which is given by Apache Maven. So here you can see this is for Windows and this is for Mac and Linux operating system. So what I'll do, I will just download this file. How to download? You can just right click on this and copy the link address. And now you can come over here and you can say wget and download this file. So this is a archive file and compress file. So .zip is the extension, right? So like in Windows, we are having zip file. So here, this compression tool is used with which creates the extension .gjet, right? Now this file is available. Now what we need to do, we need to extract this particular file, and we need to put the our Maven binary into the bin directory. Okay, Maven directory into the use that user bin directory. Okay, so let us see how to do that. So let's follow these steps. So now we have done this. So these are the steps. You need to go to this website and then you need to run this command. So I'm extracting verbose zip file, and which is my Apache Maven asterisk, or you can give the full file name. So I will follow this step, and so this file is getting extracted. Now, if you see ls, so I'm having this directory. Now, if I say ls and Apache Maven 9.2, so you can see there is a bin directory. And under this bin directory, we are having Maven, right? So, so this is our executable. So if I say echo and dollar path variable, so here you can keep this particular file anywhere, right? Or you can add this path into this path variable. I will go in a little bit different way. Concept is same, but I'm just going with this way that I will move this file into the opt maven directory. Okay. So first I will create this directory. Under optional software, I will just add maven directory, and then the directory which I have copied. So if I say ls, now I don't need this. I will remove. I will say rm, and this file is removed. Right now I have only this directory. So what I will do, I will just move this. You can use sudo if you want, but because I'm currently logged in as root user, so I'm not using. Now this file is moved from here and it is under this particular directory. Now if I say ls under opt and maven, so you can see that directory which was here, now it is moved into this. Now under this directory, right, now we are having bin and maven. So this is my Maven home directory. Okay. So this is my Maven home directory. So now what I'm going to do, I'm setting up the Maven home directory with the export command. So export command creates the environment variable. So I'm creating one environment variable, Maven underscore home, and opt Maven, and this directory is my Maven home directory. Done. Now, under this directory, I have a bin directory. So what I want to do, under path variable, I want to append Maven home directory, bin directory, right? Under Maven home, there is a bin directory. So let me just run this command. Now, if I say ls, sorry, if I say, you can run that echo command for path variable. So if I say echo path, now you can see under path, this particular directory is added. So it means if I say mvn now, so I can run my command. Okay. So if I say mvn hyphen hyphen version, so you can see now we have the latest version, right? Now, if you want to make these changes permanent, then we need to reload our profile file. So I'm just running this command, right? Now everything is set. Now we have seen in this lecture that how we can install Maven latest version on the Ubuntu system. In next lecture, we will see that how to create uh, Maven project by using Maven archetype. Okay, so that we will see in next lecture. Till then, bye bye.